So hey guys, it's me, 80 Small for today, guys. We're back at it again for a video. I'm sorry I didn't upload yesterday, guys. I just decided to take the day off, and I do want to thank Sebastian and Theodore for taking charge of the last stream I did on my channel. Is the watch along for the European competitions. I was not able to make it because it was way too early my time and it was very early. So of course they're always there as backup people, and of course, like I said, if I'm not there, obviously I've taken the day off yesterday and we're back at it for today. So I'm a bit late with the news, but I'll still give my thoughts later today, guys. At around 1 p.m. Eastern time, we will be doing a live stream going over more in depth about the transfers, and you guys can get your own takes. You guys can actually comment down below your opinions and all that good stuff. And so that one's gonna be for specifically tailored for you guys. So remember, guys, to subscribe to the channel to get notified. Like this video if you did enjoy, and let's go and get started. Let's start with the first player we got is Paulo Dybala, guys. Paulo Dybala. Where do you begin? Dybala for me is probably one of the most disappointing careers an Argentinians can ever have, because he was tainted to be the next Messi. He was we all thought he would be the next heir to Lionel Messi for Argentina, and he's not really lived up to that bill. Remember that 2007, 16, and 17 season where he had a stunning performance against Barcelona? I think he scored a brace in that game, and that Champions League final, man. That Champions League final, he flopped big time. And ever since that Champions League final, he's never really been talked about the same way. Of course, he's still been good for Juventus. I still think he's been one of Juventus's better players. But I don't think he's been at the level of like world class. He's never been at the level where people can say he's like the best in the world and that kind of thing. He's always just been there, you know. And now that he finally left Juventus this last summer, he is now actually looking to make a move. And we all thought it would be at Inter Milan. There was a lot of rumors saying that he could go Inter Milan. With him and Lukaku and Lautaro Martinez, that could be a really good. That would have been really interesting, guys. Lautaro and Dybala, the same team, that could have been really interesting. But obviously, we know it's not for Inter Milan; it is for Roma. Jose Mourinho, because this is a huge signing, man. A huge sign Mourinho has got under his belt. Because I'm telling you this, man, right now, guys. Roma want to get back to where they belong. A few seasons ago, they were in the Champions League semifinals. They were battling against Liverpool for that Champions League final. And let's be real, guys. They actually put up a very good game against Liverpool. They actually probably could have made it through had they probably didn't face against Salah, because Salah pretty much destroyed them the first leg. But that's a topic for another day. And as I said, guys, Roma is trying to rebuild. Obviously, having won the Conference League there, and now they're going to add Dybala to the squad. It could be really, really interesting. And I'm saying this right now, guys. If Mourinho manages to win the Europa League with Roma, that is dud. That is dud. That would be very, very impressive. Because not only would it be another European trophy, it would also be considered that it would be very significantly under a huge achievement, because you're going against teams like Manchester United, Arsenal, and the third place teams in the Champions League, potentially Real Sociedad, Real Betis. And remember, guys, they weren't even that good in the final. Like, let's be real, guys. Feyenoord outplayed them in that final. It's just that Roma defensively were so good, you know. And Patricia was amazing in that game. And in this case, like I said, guys, it's going to be interesting to see how they approach this, because, as I said, it's going to be very, very interesting, because obviously there's a lot of pressure. There is a lot of pressure upon him for him to deliver. And for Dybala in particular, man, the great thing about him is that he's versatile. He can play as a striker, he can play as a cam, play as a right winger as well. And in that kind of Roma system they have, he could really link up well with Tammy Abraham, Because I'm looking at Roma players in particular for the forwards. There isn't really that many good forwards they have besides Tammy Abraham. Zanilo is decent at all. I don't think he's that gay. Pellegrini is decent, And the problem is that they have decent. There's not any like world amazing players. And if they can get Dybala there to link up well, it could be very good. The only negative I see with this move is that he's going to be playing the Europa League. He will not be playing in the Champions League, which I would say is a bit of a downgrade in that sense, in that obviously he won't be playing in the Europe's top competition. He will still be playing in the difficult competition, obviously, Europa League, but it's not as like difficult in that sense. So, as I said, guys, it'll be interesting to see what happens in that aspect, that kind of thing. But regardless, guys, I still think he could do well at Roma, and let's see what he can do, man. Let's see what he can do there. So, let's go ahead and move on to the next player, guys. The next player we got is Zinchenko, man. Zinchenko. Wow, Zinchenko. Now this is a good one. This is a great move for Arsenal, man. This is a great move for them because the great thing about Zinchenko is that he's a very good player. I don't care what people say about him. And I know that people are kind of ticked off with the whole Ukraine thing. Obviously, I don't want to get too political here, so I'm not going to discuss more about that. But he's a good player, man. He is a good player, and that he's versatile. He can play as a left back, play as a cam, play as a CM. I think he can even play as a CDM if I'm not mistaken. He's very versatile in a sense. And given the fullbacks that Arsenal have in particular, and with Tierney being kind of injury prone and Nuno Tavares being basically terrible, they finally have someone that could be competent there. And you know, it could be interesting, guys. We could have a situation where either Tierney or Zinchenko could be benched. And the great thing about Zinchenko is that he could also play as a CM as well, because obviously Partey is going to start in the midfield, but who's going to start next to him, right? Because you already got Odegaard there, Saka there, and then obviously you got Emil Smith Rowe, and then obviously you're Gabriel Jesus. But you need to have someone else, and I don't think Xhaka is that good. Xhaka, you just can't start him anymore. El Neni is kind of average. So even if you're not gonna like start him, you can at least have him like be in that midfield. Zinchenko there, and then left back you can have Tierney, or you could even have like left back be Tierney. I mean Zinchenko, and the center mids could be like Xhaka and Partey as well. So it'll be interesting to see how Arsenal get the best out of him. And obviously, it's a huge move for him. Obviously, I'm a bit surprised that Man City are letting him go this early, but I believe Man City will try to sign Cucurella as a replacement for him, and so it'll be interesting to see what happens. So, as I said, guys, I'm gonna just give you guys my quick thoughts there. So, I want you guys to give me more of your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe if you know I'd like the video if you did enjoy. Make sure you guys check out me my podcast description below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.